All right, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Oh, welcome to G.A.R Capital's YouTube channel. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. It's December 14th, 2020, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do this every morning at 9 a.m. Talking about the markets, answering your questions. Always fun, always fun. My apologies for not being on last Friday. Obviously, I had a little bit of plans this weekend, but back at it. And this is the last trading week of 2020. Next week will be Christmas and Christmas Eve, and the week after is New Year's Eve and New Year's. So let's make it happen, Captain. The last full trading week of 2020. So with that being said, I would not expect too much in regards to volume next week and the week after, but you never know. So whatever you need to do this week in regards to making it happen in 2020, this is probably the week to do it. So couple of things I'm expecting. I'm expecting a nice little bull run this week. I do think we'll test 37.14, the all-time highs this week as well, and then we'll taper off in volume the weeks to come, due to the holiday. So again, let's see what we get. All right. So big news this weekend was that Pfizer actually shipped out the vaccine. The question is, are people going to take it? Right. That's really the question. Right now, it's not available for everybody. I believe frontline workers are getting the first batches of the vaccine. So will the elderly. So kudos to Pfizer and obviously everyone that's been trying, all the companies that have been trying to get the vaccine rolled out so we can finally beat this coronavirus thing and move on with our lives, right? So with that being said, let's take a look at the futures. Dow futures are up 250 points on that news. NASDAQ up about 57 points, nearly 0.5%. 3680 on the S&P. New futures contract has been rolled to March. Russell 2000 futures up 1.23%, 1933. Bitcoin futures up 6.88% at 19,260. At 20,000 levels, still that nut to crack. 47.25 on crude oil futures, 1.42%. I'm watching XOM this week. There was some volume I saw last week. I've been seeing a lot of unusual options activity for longer dated options. I've been telling the masterclass students that. So again, I've been watching a little longer dated expiries more into January than anything else. Gold futures down about 0.40%, 1836 an ounce. Silver futures 0.43%, 2420 an ounce. They're actually green. Euro dollar 12169, 0.45% to the upside. Dollar yen down about 50 pips, 103.53 currently. And looking at the VIX, down about 4% at 2236, and the dollar index continues to make new lows, down about 0.58% currently right now, 90.44. Let's go ahead and talk about pre-market movers. Bring this up. Let's go and take a look at some names, and I'll give you some headlines. NIO will be issuing more shares. Remember, Tesla did the same thing. I think this is a really good idea if you are a growing company like a Tesla and a NIO. What they're trying to do. Also, I believe the other one in China, there's another electric EV company that's doing another share offering. Again, this is a better way for companies to raise capital than to actually just offer bonds or borrow money. So I like this move for NIO. Again, my target to buy more shares since I'm already an owner is around 32. So again, let's see if I can get a little bit more of a pullback on an NIO here. Maybe a 35 would be nice, but let's see. Down 5% ain't bad. AstraZeneca down about 6.5% pre-market. Virgin Galactic, their launch was actually delayed this weekend, so they're down about 16% at 26.90 a share. But Space is one of those very resilient names. I still own it. I'll be looking to maybe add some more today. Let's see what happens. Dow movers, Disney down about 0.38%. They were downgraded from a buy to hold, but yet their price target was increased. If you're interested in any kind of price upgrades or any kind of pre-market movers, Twitter is the way to go. You need to follow us on Twitter at G.A.R Capital. I run the Twitter as well as a staff, so I'm usually up in the morning, kind of retweeting all the good news, all the news that you need to know ahead of time. So use the Twitter as kind of like a supplement to the morning note, so you can actually be on top of things. Very, very important. Just keep in mind that when it comes to the Twitter news, of course, we try to follow multiple sources, and again, you feel free to follow how you like. A lot of individuals have told me and DM'd me saying, I don't even use Twitter. The only reason I have Twitter is for you. It's for our company. So again, you can feel free just to follow us if you like. I know there's a lot of information out there, but feel free to follow us and we'll get that information out to you. Just turn on notifications. You won't miss anything. And we only usually tweet important stuff. So just a heads up, we won't flood you or anything. Boeing up 1.86%. We are also shareholders of that company. Nike up 1.59% on our price upgrade as well. JP Morgan's up, American Express is up, Nike's up, again, Chevron is up as well, Procter & Gamble up slightly. Merck and Disney are pretty much the laggards in the Dow. In the S&P, Alexion is going to be bought out. They're up 30% pre-market. American Airlines up 3.17%. Good news, obviously, on the vaccine front for these airline companies. I do own Delta. I do not own American Airlines. Pfizer up 1% pre-market. I own the stock, obviously. Let's see here. Bank of America up 1%. I had someone on DM ask me about Bank of America, and I recommended them JP Morgan or Goldman Sachs. Those are the banks that I prefer over a Bank of America personally. Moving on to the NASDAQ 100. A couple of new names in the NASDAQ 100 being added. Marvell was added to that. Peloton was added to this. So they are up pre-market both. Moderna's up 3.68%. AMD 0.77%. Apple, again, the mega cap tech names. Facebook, Google, Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft. The big names, the MAGA names, I guess you want to call it that. This is the acronym MAGA. Those names, other than F, you can have FMAGA if you want, or MAGA F. Those names have been consolidating the last couple of weeks. So not much movement there. Apple kind of has been breaking out, but then pulled back a little bit with the market. A lot of individuals have been asking me why was Apple kind of pulling back. Again, they are the largest part of the S&P. So when the S&P does move, Apple does move with it. So again, just keep that in mind. It's nothing to do with the company personally, themselves, but it's more of a market as a whole. This is what happens when you commoditize the stock market. Very interesting stuff. Okay, so a couple of things, housekeeping things. Number one, next week, tomorrow I will do the YouTube live for our subscribers. Yes. Next week it will be moved to Wednesday, since it kind of is a short week, and then January we'll do it probably Tuesday. What I'll be working on in the next couple of weeks, guys, I will be working on the investment club video. I'm gonna do an investment club video for the investment club members. We're gonna go over their portfolio. We're gonna go over their questions and answers. We do it biannually. So if you're interested in joining that, it is on GARCapitalFX.com for the investment club. The price will be raised on investment club, by the way. Number two, I will be working on the top 10 stocks of 2021 very soon. I'll be working with my staff on getting those 10 stocks out to you as soon as possible. I will be doing a podcast on the year in review and the year upcoming. So everyone's been asking about the podcast. I will be doing a YouTube live, doing a year in review and the upcoming year. So if there's any questions that you may have, we're going to talk about the whole year, a review of the year, what worked, what didn't work, what to expect for the future. I will be getting that out to you. That will be live. You guys will see it. I'll get that information out to you. So that's live. That's free for everybody. But the investment club is tailored just for the investment club members. So again, 2021, we're expecting big things. I will be giving some of my predictions on what to expect. I will also be doing a price target I've been set up for the S&P. I already did a price target set up in August of 4,000 S&P. That was back in August, so maybe I was a little too conservative, but that's what it was. So that's where we are. Again, a lot of big things coming. I will be doing more announcements on that. Again, just cool stuff. Podcasts, more podcast episodes coming, more YouTube's coming, obviously. Morning Note doesn't change. I love doing that. And more good things to come. So excellent stuff. So I just wanted to give you that kind of housekeeping information so you guys are connected as always. All right. I know it was a lot of information. My apologies. If you missed anything, feel free to check the video again. This is always recorded as always. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Tell me my internet's working. Okay, we're good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Austin. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Apple 125 call for the 18th. Yes. Let's take a look at Apple. Yeah, Apple looks to be good. It's breaking out of the 100. Looks interesting. Should be get to 125 this week. Hello and thank you. Reminder, NPH. Yes, Mark was asking me about ENPH. Hey, Mark. Yes, I asked to look at that. Yes, it looks like it is breaking pre-market. Wait for that break of around 147.37, and then you can see a breakout coming up. But until then, I would wait. Apple 130s, Dominique is asking for January. I would wait for the volume before you do anything. because 128 is a huge level. BABA forecast for Jan 15. BABA has just had too much bad news in front of them, more and more regulation issues in China. So I would probably stay away from calls in this name. Again, very much consolidating the past 2 weeks, just like the most mega cap names. So I would just stay away from this name. I have a 250 level to buy some more BABA. I love the stock long term, but right now when it comes to options, you're gonna have to stay away. Thoughts on ZM? Thank you, thank you. Yes, everyone's asking. I did get married over the weekend, so thank you so much for your congratulations. It was very nice of you, everybody. Appreciated that. Me and the wife are very excited, and our gratitude goes to you guys. Thank you. So this weekend, I didn't get to answer many DMs or anything. As you know, I was out getting married, getting hitched, right? Looking at Zoom here, Zoom so far, I would not touch it. Again, I still think it's very expensive relative to its peers. If you were looking to buy and gun to your head, you want to buy some Zoom, you wait for 375. That's what I would wait for. CRM, when are we home on Uber? Let's see. Well, CRM, let me check it out here. ZRM, same thing. Mega cap names have been consolidating. So again, not much going on here. If you're looking to buy CRM, 215, 220, I would say 215 is probably your good bet to buy in. So keep in mind there. Again, CRM is fine. I prefer Amazon, Microsoft in regards to cloud. I do like CRM, honestly. I may take a look at it at 200 if it gets there. But I already have I already have cloud stocks. So again, I prefer to have two names in a certain space instead of having 30 of them. I don't need 30 cloud names or 30 EV names or 30 cannabis names. Two is fine, and that's usually the way I do run my portfolio. BA's worth holding this Friday. Let's see. BA is on the move. Yeah, BA looking to break that 240. If it does, then definitely can get that push. What's next here? Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Entry on Square. If you're looking to buy the stock, 200 seems about right. But right now, for a breakout, you need to get above right around here, 220.91 for a break there. But I do like Square long term. Obviously, I'm a shareholder. Roku has been an absolute monster. One of our top 10 stocks of 2020. The 350 calls would probably be a little pricey, but I do like the breakout level here. Let's take a look at the volume and see what happens. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. Was the wedding social? Yes, it was. It was very much social editions, and everyone got tested before they came. No, 160 calls to 229 for Beyond. Again, I have to look at the volume. Looks to be a little bit very, very venturous for that call. I would wait before the break of 142, 145 before I do anything on Beyond. IWM is looking great right now. It's gapped up pre-market, so looks like we should break right above 192.39 at the open. And looking at Nike here, again, another stock that was a top 10 stock of 2020, new all-time highs. Should break 140 today, if anything, but I wouldn't be going too crazy either, just for the fact that it doesn't have a lot of volume sometimes. So XPV is another one that had a share offering. I think it's Zpeng. So they're pretty much going down with EV lately, unless your name is Tesla. But looking at that name, the 50 calls, it's actually not terrible. I'm not against that, but again, look at the volume before anything. Tesla's just way too expensive to buy calls, to be honest with you, so I'd stay away. Just not, especially on a Monday. So unplug 20, 30 calls for plug. Let's see where they're at. Yeah, it looks like it's a nice little bounce above the 50. Looks pretty good. We should be able to break 28 pretty soon and see if we can get some gains there. So we'll leave it there, guys. When it comes to NIO calls or puts, well, keep an eye on NIO. It's breaking down. Obviously, a share offering. You should be able to get a bounce here pretty soon, right around 38, and then see what happens. But if you're looking to get into the name itself, again, 32 is my level to buy some more, but 38 wouldn't be a bad idea either if you just wanted to add to this name. I may just buy it at 38, maybe nibble a little bit and add to my position. Again, I do like deals. I do like stock deals. I like when stocks go down to buy, not when they're up. Do you use RSI as an indicator when jumping or not? No, I don't. And thoughts on QS? Oh boy, QS. Again, kind of fading from that big pop, so I would probably stay away. It's a big move. I would just stay away. TTC are going to be a good week, I think. I don't know what TTCF is, but it is on the move. It is up pre-market, so again, got to see if you can retest that new high of 1987 pre-market. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. I will catch you guys tomorrow for the next morning note. So a lot of things coming, guys. Podcasts, YouTube, all that good stuff. I will get that information out to you when we do. Top 10 stocks of 2020. I promise we'll get that out to you investment club, I will meet up with you guys for our video, for biannual video. Podcast, we'll do the year in review, and I'll do my predictions as well with the team. And then obviously we have the YouTube of the year in review, and I'll answer some questions. It's going to be investment only. Obviously, it's not going to be much options on that conversation, just kind of market analysis and going from there. So again, get your questions ready, get your notepad ready, and it'll be recorded anyway, so you can always watch anytime. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to give 2 special shout outs. One special shout out to Juan. It's his birthday. Happy birthday. And another shout out to all the students who signed up for our masterclass. The raffle, I believe, is today for the PlayStation 5s with Nick. So I'll be doing that today, later on tonight. So, and thank you guys so much again for all the well wishes. Appreciate you. Let's have a great week, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the morning up. Cheers, guys.